Hi guys, I'm Reveena and welcome to my grandparents' kitchen. I'm here with my Zadie, which means grandfather in Yiddish, and we're going to show you how to make his famous eggplant parmesan recipe. So he's going to take you over the ingredients so that we can get started.
We need 2 large eggplants, but in this case I used 3 small ones because I couldn't get larger ones. And they are peeled and they are sliced in 1/4 inch slices.
Yeah, and he just did it with an electric knife.
We take them, dip them into a beaten up egg, and then dredge it into Italian flavored breadcrumbs, and then put it into the frying pan and let it saute on one side, and then we turn it over and saute it on the other side. And while one is going, I do another one. Now this is done, so I take it and I put it on a baking sheet where I have a paper towel. And we just continue doing this until we get all the eggplant sauteed.
The way my Zadie does it means that there are never more than 3 pieces of eggplant in the pan at once, because that would make the temperature of the oil drop since the pan is overcrowded, and the eggplant wouldn't get really nice and crisp quickly. You're not looking to cook the eggplant all the way through because we're going to bake it in the oven afterwards with sauce and different spices, and that's where it's going to get a lot of flavor and it's going to get cooked through. Now you're just looking for crispness.
We have sauteed the eggplant and we have preheated the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And now we will layer the eggplant in a baking dish. I like to use the larger pieces on the bottom because it works out best that way. I try to get them as close together as possible and squish them if necessary.
Once the eggplant is tightly packed, we put 4 different spices on the eggplant. We did oregano, basil, and garlic and onion powder, and my Zadie just put around half a teaspoon of each of them.
The next step is to put tomato sauce on top. And we'll take it out of the can and spread it out, split it out all over. I have the Parmesan cheese, and with the spoon I take it and spread it out all over. Okay, now we're ready to layer another bunch of eggplant. So let's take some big ones and put them down.
You're much more sanitary with your fork.
It's alright, it'll get sterilized in the oven.
It's true.
We'll put the spices on now.
The exact same ones as before, so half a teaspoon each of basil, oregano, garlic powder, and onion powder.
Now that we've got the spices on, we will cover the layers with tomato sauce.
Some more cheese on top.
Now, we have a few little pieces of eggplant left, so we'll layer those too and put them in the middle. And we'll put the spices on. Now we'll cover it with tomato sauce. Smooth it out.
That's perfect. We did exactly 1 can.
Yeah. And now we put the cheese on.
My Zadie was a doctor, he was a dentist, and everything that he does with surgical precision. Like, covers every single little spot.
We might as well use up the Parmesan cheese. There isn't much left, so it'll add a little something to it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he didn't hear me because he was so concentrated. Did you hear me? What I was saying?
Yes, I heard every word you said. Now the next step is to cover it with some aluminum foil. We'll put it in the oven now and leave it there for 30 minutes at 325 Fahrenheit. And usually turn off the oven and leave it there for a while. This freezes beautifully. In fact, I think it tastes better frozen and reheated the second day.
The reason that you cover it when you bake it, is it because the eggplant isn't cooked through just by frying it and that way it gets cooked through and that way the cheese melts but it doesn't burn on top?
I think that's the reason, but I don't really know. But it works, and that's all that counts.
Just do it. Okay. So we'll get back to you once the eggplant parmesan is baked.
And we'll eat it and have a great meal.
Yeah, it'll be a good dinner. The eggplant parmesan is out of the oven.
And it's ready to eat. We can't wait until we get it on our plate.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and eat dinner. Hope you try out this recipe. It's great to make for someone you loved or to make with someone you love. And we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye. Can I serve you?